It go into so many different factors with that, bro. Cause like people get around certain people and now they acting like totally different with that too. Like now you the toughest person in the group, bro. We think you like we.
Welcome to the Upstate of Mind podcast, where we discuss any and everything interesting happening on the planet we call Earth. I'm one of your hosts, Joshua Big Dog McFarland, aka Big Nasty, Poppy Chulo.
Just call me Swan J.
Katie Dunbar.
And we have in the back our cameraman and equipment manager, RyGlizzy. And today, I think I'm going to start it off today with the first topic. I'd like to discuss why do you think guys or people in our community, I would say, why do you think we don't like to show support?
I feel like a lot of people don't show support because we shackle to this mindset that it could be something that you think you better than somebody at, or it could be something like you think somebody trash at, but at the end of the day, you still could get feedback even if you think it's trash. But I think we just shackle to a mindset to where we don't want to push people ahead because we don't know what we want to do ourselves. Like, we don't know where we want to go. Like, you look at other people like, yo, he came up with that. Like, he got aspirations to do something like outside of the things that we think. Like, and our mindset is like, shit, well, if I can't figure something out for myself, why would I push him forward and nobody push? Like, somebody not pushing me forward, so I push. I think that's what a lot of people's mindset is. Like, why would I help you get further than me, kind of? And that kind of affect support. Like, people like, or they just bitter from the fact that they didn't do it. Like, you said high school basketball games. You might not go to somebody's high school basketball game because you mad that you didn't make it. Like, and now you see everybody gassing this person up like, oh, he's so nice, and in your mind you think he not that good, so you're not gonna support him instead of pushing him forward. Like, we all from the same place, so like the further one of us get, it'll make the better, make better for the next generation. Like, it'll give us more exposure. Like, just cause you didn't, your time over, so like that don't mean you shouldn't push people forward that's younger than you. Like, people hate on people from all different ages, so it's just weird. Like, you can hate on somebody cause they got money, like, because you don't have money. Like, what are you hating for? Like,
I got it.
Try to build a relationship with them to, try to get some money with them or show them some ways. I don't know. The support comes from people not having, and if you don't have, then try to get. Like, you should be trying to get closer to people who got stuff that you want or stuff that you don't know. So that's why I feel like support is it don't come too far in between with people from our town.
What you think?
I think it's just like that crab in a barrel, type of mentality and stuff, and just everybody being, in the same place. So I feel like a lot of people be like, I don't want you to do something until I try it. You know what I'm saying? And a whole lot of people just be sitting around not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then once they see someone else do it, like he said, that shit, people take offense to people trying to better their lives a lot of times. Yeah, people take offense to you wanting to be better than yourself, be better than them, whatever the case may be. But a lot of people don't like that.
So I was listening to what Keys was saying and then also what you were saying about it. But y'all think that's a conscious thing that we do, or do you think it's more subconsciously, like we just do it just to do it, like, or do we think about it?
That shit is subconscious, bro. That's all self-hate. Like, bro, if you hating on a nigga, bro. If you hating on someone and you not supporting someone, I feel like that shit is self-hate because you mad you not doing it. You mad at yourself for not doing it. You're not angry at them. You don't got a problem with them for real. You got a problem with yourself. That's really what it is.
What you thinking, Glizzy? I heard a little.
I don't know. I think it really stemmed from like in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing like how just growing up. Like if y'all poor and shit, your uncle might come in and talk about, yeah, I just stole these subwoofers from somebody trunk on some shit. That's how you learn. Like you around that. So it's like, even if it's subconsciously, like you said, it's what they taught.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not even what they taught, just like what they see. So like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but y'all get what I'm coming from though with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think it. Me personally, I think it stemmed all the way back to just slavery. Like, just our mindsets. Like, we just shackled into chains. Like, we don't push each other forward because we had to fight to get to certain spots in life just to be better, you know, in general. Like slaves trying to break free from slavery, like they not a lot of them was helping each other trying to get away. Like
They got the
so I feel like
niggas
it's just a
in the house,
generational thing of just being black. Like I'm just talking about our community. Like being black is just like it's hard. So you don't want to push somebody further than you while you still, you know, y'all still at the same level. So it's kind of just hard to break. I think it's just hard for a lot of people to break that mindset. Like I'm gonna support you before I support myself. But you can support somebody who got their foot in the door. I just feel like you should support people who got their foot in the door. But then it come from a lot of people just don't like certain people. So if I don't like you, I'm not gonna support you. But then that's a different story within itself. Like
That's a whole nother topic, bro.
so it's just a lot of factors into I think just black people in general why we don't push each other forward. Cause I could admit that I don't push a lot of people forward because, you know, I got stuff that got going on and they don't support me. So it's kind of like if you don't support me, I'm definitely not gonna support you. But like where do you draw the line? Yeah, like who draws the line and say, you know what, I'm a be the change. And then I think it always take one person to create a new cycle. But you know, I mean, that's just something that comes with maturity, and I'm just not at that place right now to where I could say I'm gonna support this person without having them support me back. And it's not like do this because I'm doing it, but like you blatantly ignoring my stuff, you watching everything, but you're not supporting, kind of. So
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
so it's kind of a little weird, but to me, but you know, it's just take one person to break the cycle, I think.
My next question on this was going to be: was there any instance that you wanted to show support, but you felt weird because no one else was supporting, or was afraid to because you would think that people would think you was DE? You know what I mean?
So basically, being like a fanboy.
Yeah. Sorry about the people. You know.
I mean, for me personally, I'm supporting whatever it is if I want to support it. Like nothing is gonna influence me to not support something or support something. Like if I support it, then I'm gonna do that. Like I don't really care about nobody's opinion. That's one thing that's, you know, I really don't care how people look at it, like, or how, like, what can you say to me? Like, like you can't judge me for supporting something that I'm comfortable supporting. So
Some
I mean,
people weird like that, though.
I mean,
Like,
people
oh,
definitely
even-
it's different for everybody. Like you don't want to stand out to be that one person who visibly supporting a person that a mass amount of people might not like or just not mess with for real. But I mean, if I mess with you, I'm gonna support you. Like I don't really care, you know, how the outlook turn out.
So before I let John go, I just wanted to give an instance of, I know I probably told you guys, but when I went to the Meek concert, you know, in Philly, shout out to the P, my fault. But Meek was like, "Yo, put y'all phones up, you know, for the lights, so he could get his, you know, so he can get his stuff off. You know, he wanted to show, put it on Instagram and show that he got his supporters. And you don't see nobody in there really putting their phones up except for like
Females,
some mostly Caucasian people. You know what I mean? And you just see, and then I'm asking my mans like that's from there, you know, and they a little older than me, so, and they not really on that time of like, yo, that's, you know, deriding or being on some fanboy stuff, but they was like, man, people not doing that. They think that's really crazy to do, like, and I'm like, dang, that's so crazy though. Like they really love Meek. Everybody love Meek for Philly, but they not doing something that he asking as small as just putting your phone on. You already paid the bread to get in there. And I feel like if you really talking about it, that's really on some fanboy stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So now when you get in, you can't throw
you listening to the same music. You paying to go listen to the same music you been heard live. Like that's if you gonna be a fanboy, then that should be fanboy behavior right there.
Number one,
but I really just think people just not comfortable being themselves. Like, you know, people say men shouldn't go to concerts and like be reaching for the artist and stuff like that. So, and not for me, like that's crazy. Like for a man to go and reach for, but like, bro, if you
That's a lot though.
if you really mess with that artist, like why are you? And you know, like you really in your mind, in your head, like you really don't got no problem reaching for the artist, but you're not doing certain things because you know what you're gonna receive in return. I feel like a lot of people don't put their phones in the ear or don't sing the lyrics because they trying to be too cool. Like you think you got a certain image of, you know, to uphold, like to just be, to fit in, so people not like picking you out. Like so it's not, I could hold this against you or I could knock on you for this, like joke on you about this, like, you know, because people be going crazy, like, and people, you know, they don't let stuff go. So even with group chats, like you in a group chat with a bunch of your mans, like your man's recording you putting your phone up or singing the lyric, like just doing mad crazy stuff. And now it's like, yeah, we joking, but you really feel that, like no matter what nobody say, you really feel that. Now it's like, now I gotta watch what I do next time that is, you feel me? So that's why, like, when people record me, like, singing the City Girls, it's like, bruh, I don't care, like, because I'm a funny, I find myself to be a funny person, like, bro, if I like the song, I'm gonna sing it. I don't care what it is, like, so you're not gonna make me feel uncomfortable, but a lot of people is just, you make them very uncomfortable when a lot of people just attacking you, like, eventually the jokes get old. Like, bro, why am I always the butt of every joke? Like, why am you picking me out of the whole group? Why are you picking me out to make a joke of every single time? Like, it get old.
That's a deeper answer though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's bigger than just showing up and just you want to support the artist, but you don't want the backlash that come with it. Like, especially for men. Like, I feel like a lot of stuff that get done at concerts come from, you know, people, white people, homosexual people, and women. You don't see a lot of men going to clubs and stuff and dancing or singing, like, because people want to. But it's different now. But you just want to be too cool. I feel like everybody just want to be too
dance
cool.
No more. Like,
niggas
can't. Like, you know, like if a nigga was like, I want to go out and dance, nigga be like, what?
Yeah, like,
right.
It's kind of spicy.
Like,
like
nigga, I want to get up and dance. Like, fuck you.
I came here for a reason. Reggae playing, like, I'm trying to get crazy.
But that's the thing, bro. Like, I would never, like, I've never been someone where it's like, I'm gonna ruin my good time to make sure everybody have a good time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I don't care if you uncomfortable with me having a good time. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna have fun. And I'm selfish. I will ruin your good time so I can have fun. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I won't give a damn. So that's just how I am on it. And it's like, on a type of time of like, just like, I'm not a concert goer. So like, and it's not because, I think it's dick eating to go to a concert or this and that. Really, I just don't like the sound. Right. Like how, like most concerts I've been to, I'll be like, I really could just go home and listen to this. I remember you said that for real. And
it's not fun. Like, I don't like concerts either. It's not fun. It's not fun for me because like
every concert
it's mad cluttered up. Like a lot of concerts be mad cluttered up, and like, I don't know, the songs just don't hit the same. Like,
and I've been blessed with good seats at every concert. Like, I've been
but
up near the
it's
stage,
literally different for everybody.
Like,
concerts not enjoyable to me. Like, just sitting here listening to music. Like,
but even at games though, Brian might make a shot and you be hyped to get up. You're like, but you can't even get crazy.
I'm getting up.
I'm getting up too.
Kyrie, when I went to go see Kyrie, I was up after every shot. Like, I feel like I was up after every shot trying to record and everything. Like,
for real, y'all know,
bro, it's the experience. But you only
every time you got the
you don't know how many times you're gonna experience these things. So why are you trying to please other people in that moment? Like, bro, live life, like, and be comfortable living the way that you want to live. Like, it's crazy. A lot of people, like, I get the whole pause game. Like, a lot of people really don't eat hot dogs because, you know, it's a pause.
Crazy, bro.
I don't eat hot dogs because I really just don't care for hot dogs no more. But, you know, I'm going to pause somebody quick when they do it. But, like, just to see, like, sometimes I do certain things to see if people really going to change what they doing. Like, so I feel like, it's a challenge to just challenge people to see, like, if they really their own person. Like, bro, you really not about to eat this hot dog because it's a pause? Like, I do it to my little brother, but my little brother still gonna eat the hot dogs. Like
niggas will go hungry.
No, people really that's how crazy. That's how crazy it is. Like,
but I was gonna say on your point before, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm in front row, John already knows because he always be like, when you go to the Meek concert, do you do this? But I would be like, yo, Meek. I would be like, Meek, what's going on?
I believe that 100% because I just know what type of person
I'm
you is. Like,
I'm doing the same shit with Brian, bro.
It's like the way that you say certain things. It's like, bro, if you go to the concert and try to act different, like, bro, I'm gonna be at you for not acting like.
You know that was your man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you be saying,
like, you weird.
Yeah, like you trying to act mad crazy. Like, bro, I know your personality. Like, you know people personality, so you know when they showing out. Like,
I'll be in the nosebleeds. I'll be in nosebleeds trying to get LeBron attention. Like, Brian, look.
But it go into so many different factors with that, bro. Cause like people get around certain people and now they acting like totally different with that too. Like now you the toughest person in the group, bro. We think you we don't look at you like that. Like, granted, like I'm not. When people start acting tough around other people, bro, I just let them have it. Like not let them have it. Like, but I just be like, bro, I'm not taking you serious, but like I know who you are, like. But people get loud, start throwing. Like I'm like,
Just because they're around people.
bro, what? When you start acting like this, bro, like you doing mad crazy stuff. They talking to you crazy. It just be like, bro.
But people act out of character like that, but don't want to act in character when they try to show support to
you
their
feel me?
mans.
So it's just weird.
That's weird. Just to go back to
Bring it back on topic, right?
That was a good joint. I thought I swerved it back over.
You know, because example, like in our group chat, like a lot of us be like, we call each other like big bro, but you know it's like on some playing stuff.
Yeah, like really
so now
tight.
it's like you hear it, you see, you use it on a platform to where other people don't know what y'all talking about. So they looking like once you say big bro, they like, why you calling him that? Like,
or like like you showing him too much respect.
Yeah, now it's like
Or like OG.
Yeah, like now you switch. Now you switching it up. Now you not saying certain things around certain people because they looking at you funny. Like, bro, if you know that's what we do, why are you acting crazy? Like, why are you switching up who you are because these people don't understand you? Like, understand what's going on. Understand what you doing. Why you doing what you doing? Like, bro, I don't get it, bro. But I understand it.
Yeah.
Why people do it, but I don't get why you trying to please. You can't please everybody in the world. So why are you trying to please the least in the less insignificant people around you? Like, these people are not significant to your life to where you should be trying to even alter anything that you do. So I don't really get it.
But just my last piece on this. I'm a real person that I love to show support. Like I feel like it's so free. Like it's so free. I don't gotta pay unless you got your own clothing, which you know I'll be. You know what I mean? I'll be a little suspect on paying for the clothes, but I'm gonna start doing it because you know it ain't no point to be buying the brands and stuff if somebody else out here got their stuff. But to go back to it, if I'm in the front row and Meek throw that DC chain down, I will be grabbing for that joint, trying to push it. I'm pushing boys out the way, like, yo, I'm trying to take a flick with that. That's crazy, the DC joint. Like, just me seeing that for like years and me just seeing the opportunity, not being able to really get up in there and get right. Like, I would feel that for the rest of my life. Like, bro, I could have touched that. And even though it's so materialistic, but you know, it's so materialistic, but still, like, I just been seeing DC Dream Chasers. Like, that joint just make me feel some type of nostalgia. You get what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
why I was like, what he said, like, it depends on, like, he's not a concert person, but I was gonna say, like, it depends on who you going to see though.
Right.
or the venue, because you can go to Water Street or you could go to Madison Square Garden. That's gonna be a whole different
Crazy.
Or Toronto at the, you know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie.
It's definitely the artist though, for sure. Cause like listening to like Future at a concert and then listening to like Lil Uzi at a concert, like it's two different vibes. Like you could jump around and type. Like they got like you kind of like it's performers like it just
real
so
stadium
that's
people
facts.
that really getting sick. That's why when John was saying about, and now we going off.
Maybe that's what it is for me
you
though.
gotta go to a SoFi, it's like a real big where they.
I went to.
You know what I mean?
Let me tell you one of the only concerts I went to. This shit was at the RIT. Like I don't even know what the place was called, but it was at RIT, and the lineup was Common. I just remember it was Common, some random nigga. No, and it was
some random nigga.
And it was Chance the Rapper as the main artist.
Terrible.
Yeah, I left before Chance got up. I never saw him.
Yeah, you talking about man? I can't go to no.
I was with a John too. That's the craziest part. I was like, this is so ass. I'm about to leave. I'm like, I'm gonna catch you
Oh, she wanted to go, bro?
Yeah, she got me the tickets. And I was like, bro, I'm about to be out. Like, the shit was so ass though. Like, it was musty. We was up front. Like, niggas was just pushing, trying to a nigga next to me was trying to start a mosh pit so bad.
to comment and a random nigga. What? Just say you want to fight somebody, bro. Because what are you doing? Like, Common don't have no music to it. It's
Just
like,
say you want to fight Common for real. There ain't no way you want to fight nobody else.
Nah, because you want to fight somebody specific
song,
in this party. Like,
he did the wake up everybody. And then he just freestyled about people in the crowd. I was like,
got that bag though.
Freestyling about the people in the crowd is crazy. Like, bro, I didn't come here for that shit.
He wasn't violating niggas. Like, he was freestyling like, yeah, we got to come together. Like,
oh my god, he would have killed me. Nah, that is funny.
It was a good job, but I'm like,
nah, though. Back to that support shit though. But or that support whatever.
Yeah.
Did y'all go to that concert a few years back with Future and like
Migos, Darien Lake?
Yeah, you know we was
for
there.
the whole thing.
Wait, Darien Lake? Yeah, I was there.
Only nigga that didn't go.
That's what you think you went to
I got hella videos though about that shit.
Okay.
And like even like when Tory came out and recorded all this shit, I'm sending it to the group chat. Still to this day, niggas be sending it to the group chat about look at you being a fanboy. I'd be like, bro, that's why I listen to this.
That's what I'm saying. You listen to this music, like
me seeing him this close. I'm like, bro.
And you know the songs. Like you know the songs, you know the lyrics. Bro, I'm about to sing these songs. Like, bro, it's the environment. The environment is good. Like the energy crazy. Like, bro, I'm about to blend in with what's going. We all here to support this.
And I say that to say people be uncomfortable with you being comfortable.
Right, that's what I'm saying. People are uncomfortable. People are uncomfortable. Yeah, that's
they can't be themselves. So when they see somebody being vulnerable,
you gotta keep attacking it. Like
self-hate starting to come out.
They want you to like with support. They want to bring you back to where they at. The starting line, like
crab in a barrel.
If I'm uncomfortable with you being uncomfortable, I'm trying to bring you back. I'm trying to make you go back into a shell of who you really are. Like, bro, it take people a long time to get to certain points. Like, a lot of people show themselves like are comfortable with themselves out in the community now, but like, bro, they was not comfortable with themselves years ago. Like, so you trying to bring people back? Like, you don't know how bad that make you look when you trying to bring people back because you don't have no other outlook on, bro, I want you to be where I'm at. Let's figure this out together. Like, let me go forward and then you try to catch up to me type.
We're gonna switch gears a little bit and talk about March Madness. Y'all watched any of the games past couple weeks?
I watched all the games because for some reason I have this addiction with giving FanDuel all my money for some reason.
Yes, sir.
So I be in tune and I be very disappointed in the game and just my ability to not to see my wrongings with giving them all my money. For some reason, like I just keep donating and donate. I just don't get it. But
what's the best game you feel like you watched?
I have not watched no good game so far.
Oh, you lost money on it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, but that Florida, not that FDU versus
the one at 16.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the one we watched at Bill Graves?
I think so. When them niggas was just
FDU
gunning,
played
bro.
Florida Atlantic, right?
No.
That's FAU.
No.
Nah, who the Fairleigh?
FDU.
Yeah.
Fairleigh Dickinson is the Florida Atlantic was
they beat
the 9 seed.
Trying to look it up.
They beat Memphis though. Game winner. I was
Florida
watching
Atlantic
that shit.
beat Memphis. The 8
So
seed.
who beat FDU?
FAU the next game. Like,
Yeah, so
They played them.
they played the
whoever FDU lost to, that game was pretty lit.
game, bro.
That Gonzaga versus UCLA game, that was lit.
Crazy.
That was yesterday?
Yeah. So I mean it's been some good games for sure, but I mean the thing with college though is I like college basketball because it's so unpredictable. Like in general, I just like it because it's unpredictable. But then it's like it's only unpredictable because people gonna miss a million shots. Like you got bigs missing easy layups, like matchups that shouldn't be won, you can win because you know the shot making not always gonna be to the pro level. Like it's so many missed wide open shots, like so many just broken
Games
up,
40.
bad turnover plays. Like it's just,
I love it.
the pace is just so fast, and it's just, it's exciting. Like, because at the end of the day, it's gonna come down. It might come down to one possession, and you live for them one possession as a fan. You live as a fan and as a player. You live for them last moment, seconds on the clock, and you down by one, ball in your hand. You waiting to see what's gonna happen. Like, that's exciting. Like,
But that's the best part of the game.
but that's what I'm saying.
That's what I like about college though, because
But NBA is kind of like,
the best
you about to
teams
see
don't win.
straight buckets.
Yeah,
Like, you about to see good defense, tough buckets. Like, you gonna see a lot of skillful stuff. Like, college, you're just gonna see like raw basketball. Yeah, like
They play harder too.
yeah, you play hard.
play
You
hard.
diving for the ball. Like
you
you
trying to get to the
you
league.
trying to go. Yeah, you trying to get to the league. Like, so it's just I would say I could watch a full NBA game. I don't normally watch full college basketball games because, right, it's definitely hard to watch. Like,
Get boring at
it
some
get
point.
boring. Like,
I feel
damn,
like
bro,
I'm
y'all went
opposite,
5
though.
minutes without making a basket.
Both
Like,
teams though.
I think
Yeah,
the
that's how I feel
NBA.
about
I
football,
think the
too.
NBA is boring as fuck,
But-
bro.
but
after you-
I think the
but
NBA
you
is super
know,
boring,
like
bro.
they not about to just be missing
But
consistently game in, game out. They about to
more for me, like I feel like I don't like regular season basketball. Like
Right.
I don't like watching
It's
niggas
80
half-ass it.
it's
Like,
82
like,
games. It's
but
hard.
now though,
Huh?
before they used to hoop really was going to get a bucket.
Oh, these
Now
these
they just
niggas,
shooting threes
these niggas
just
don't
to-
play no defense. Like it's damn near like
At all.
it's damn near the regular season is what the All-Star game was. I would say about 10 years ago.
I mean, it's 82 games. It's hard to ask.
But
for
niggas been
now in
playing
this
82
generation.
games, though.
Yeah, but now, like with the social media era, like the money is more money now. Like, it's just hard to ask for. I guess play. It's not hard to ask, but
So give them less games. And then-
less games.
I'd rather watch. I'd rather watch a hard fought game though. Like you know what I'm saying?
It's just
They gonna
the
make,
era
they
of
gonna find a,
basketball
they gonna
just-
find a way.
The era of basketball just too far gone. I feel, bro. They talking about adding 4-point. Like, that's in a
Oh
discussion.
my god!
Like, it's just
That'd
they
be
worried about
terrible.
all the wrong aspects of the game. That's just more so like entertainment purposes now. So like, how many non-diehard fans really asking for like hard defense? So it's just, I don't know. I'd rather watch NBA than college, except for like in the second half.
Yeah, I feel like, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm a hater on different things, but I can't watch football. I can't watch soccer. I could kind of watch baseball kind of more. I could watch hockey per se, but the games where it's just low scoring is just a bad situation for me. But I do like March Madness, the last 4 games I could watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or the last, maybe the second quarter.
The Elite Eight, like a
Yeah.
Final Four type.
So now I'm like, all right, these are the real boys that was really grinding. But and then I hear about this, like, man, that game was crazy last night. And then I heard about the boy that had like 19 assists or some crazy. I'm like, whoa.
5'8", like 20
That's
points, 19
crazy.
assists.
And I'm hearing like, oh man, I should have watched that, John. Like,
And then you hear about it, but in the end of the game, he shot like 3 back-to-back half-court shots, broke as hell. Like he trying to ruin the. He's like he giving the other team mad opportunities to win the game.
Wait,
but
why he was doing that? They was losing.
They was up, but they was like end of the shot clock, close to the end of the shot clock, and he just
he just
letting them shit go from.
Okay.
When I tell you, bro, half court, like damn near half court, 3 times in a row, he came down.
Can he hit that though? Or
Sure he can.
In that moment,
he wasn't.
after 2, I would think you would stop shooting it. You gonna shoot it again? Like,
that shit again.
That Kobe mentality, man.
oh, that's not Kobe. That's that. I don't know what. That's some Steph Curry mentality type.
But I do like that. Just like even from basketball, football, I like college more. I find it more exciting to watch because it's any given day is like, and football is a little different because like. I find college football more appealing to watch is because the NFL niggas and the niggas that's not gonna make the NFL is this far. So you know what I'm saying? Like and it's the same in college. Is like there's niggas is gonna be in the league, and there's niggas that's just finishing up their degree.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's more exciting because bro, the niggas that's gonna be in the league is cooking these bum ass niggas. Like, so it's exciting to watch. You know what I'm saying? But then every now and then, them degree niggas. they'll come through. You see Princeton,
Come up and
you know what I'm
cook
saying?
boy.
5 years in college, you get 5 years experience.
Yeah.
It's a little different from just having raw talent.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. But
and that's what happened to Alabama.
It's such different.
Well, I
It's so
heard
many
about that
different
yesterday.
dynamics, bro. Like it's so many
But
different.
that's what
dynamics.
make it boring. It's like, bro, you got 4 number 1 seeds and none of them made it to the Elite 8. Like
That's exciting.
it's just like, bro, y'all so
But it's-
overly more talented than these mid-major. They losing to mid-major schools.
It's
Like they not even
it's
like
not like that anymore though.
it is.
Everybody can hoop though. It's just
Every-
who got
that's
that
what I'm
dog
saying.
in them who gonna
You got. I mean, back then it was almost a given that there was gonna be a number 1 in the Final Four. Now, where it's like you got the transfer portal, you got people. It's not that big a
This
deal.
the
to go to
first
a
year
big-
that number 1 hasn't made it to the Elite 8. Like
Well, Elite 8 is crazy.
Yeah,
Elite 8 is,
that's-
but I'm saying like this is it's so much more. Just like I feel like it's so much more evenly matched between the power conferences to the mid majors. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not unheard of. Like it's not unheard of anymore for a CJ McCollum type of type of game where he
I
goes
feel
up
like-
against Duke. You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
like one thing for sure is college players are playing to go somewhere. Like NBA players or pro players are playing to stay somewhere. Like you just playing good enough. If you're not one of them top dogs and you're not like next up, like people not saying you next, you just playing to good enough to stay where you at. Like to
Right.
stay to be able to get this money from the league.
Yeah,
like
it's your job.
but like
Or for
college
college.
players,
It's a
like
job now.
you got this confidence. Like I did what I had to do. Now it's like I know I'm going to the league. Like
Oh, so they not
so
really.
it ain't like I'm really too worried about losing in the March Madness tournament. Like
That's
like
true.
back in the day, they
everything
used
is
to care
like
more.
everything is like
that's true,
Like
but-
I know I'm about to get a bag. Like social media pushes you so high up. Like it's hard to be the best player and not still get to where you want to go.
And
But
they already
there's
get
still
the
those
bag
traditional players. There's still those, you know.
Nah,
even,
I'm not saying like it's extinct or nothing like
Yeah.
that, but like the dude
There's still
from
some dogs.
bro from Alabama, he know he going. He just shot like
know for a
3.
fact he going
He
to
just
the league,
shot
yeah.
like 3 for 19 in the last game to get them eliminated.
Sheesh.
But he know he going. He about to go get a bag.
Yeah,
Like,
he
Yeah.
going.
how worried and how stressed out are you really?
But that's where
care.
that's where you
But
find
some
the
of
real
them
dogs,
do care.
though.
Some of
That's where you
them
find the
do
real
care,
dogs.
but like some of them, Imani Bates transferred from Memphis to go to Eastern Michigan, and they sucked. And he still posts his highlights every game, like because he know like he still got a possibility to go to the league. Like
Right.
Yeah.
so, I mean, it's just different with college. Like a lot of people run from smoke. A lot of people just go places to get their stats up. Like at the same time, do kind of make the battlefield kind of a little more even, but
That's what I'm saying.
it's still college is just like crazy. Like going 7 minutes without a bucket, like bro, I just watched 7 straight minutes of basketball with no.
I like
There's
that,
no
though.
defense in the world that's good enough to where I can't like 5 people on the court can't score.
College
somebody
is
can't get a
different though.
bucket,
Niggas
bro.
don't like you got to think like in
Or
the
get
NBA,
fouled.
all them niggas could go get a bucket without a problem. You know what I'm saying? Every single person in the NBA can go get a bucket without a problem.
Oh,
so
that's
illegal.
what,
so
that's
it's
what
more
make it-
understandable for a defensive team to really shut out a motherfucker.
No, that's facts. But that's
know what
what
I'm
make the pro league so much more entertaining because everybody can. It's no.
Even with
Oh,
that
no.
defense, they'll
Like,
get a bucket.
yeah,
on
Bunch
can
of
get a
niggas just
bucket.
walking around uncheckable. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's so crazy.
It's not a bunch that's really uncheckable though. Like it's
That's
just,
true. That's
it's
true.
just I think the role
They all just
players
really
can
good.
make a shot. Like yeah,
They all just really good at basketball. All of them.
I'm not trying to see no. It looked like the powerhouses when they play in the beginning of the season look like they playing high school teams. Like
Oh, because they.
Oh, yeah, those
ain't
first
they
few
picking
games,
them
yeah.
games though,
They
right?
do.
Where
They
they
because
pick
like
those-
they scrubs, whatever.
pick
you
those
pressing, you doing mad stuff. Like these teams can't handle. Like so, it's just like I don't
Those
know.
are tune-up games. Like those are like scrimmages, like the scrimmages we would have and shit. I
Just,
remember.
they get paid for all that.
I remember we got cooked by Aquinas, but I was like, I don't give a fuck. This not going on record.
But yeah,
That was the worst. Nah,
I
that was a
definitely been
terrible memory.
watching March Madness now though. I mean, I've been watching it, but I mean, it was a lot of upsets this year.
Definitely.
So I mean, if y'all know teams, who y'all think gonna win now?
I don't even know who in it. Nor
Man,
care.
up until last night, I thought Alabama was going to do it because they was, to me, like when I look at like March Madness and stuff, I go by who's the hottest team going. Like remember UConn?
Yeah, I was about to say.
You could have called the Kemba winning it. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing is, Alabama had that same kind of run. Like they was really like putting it together as a team. So I'm like, it's either gonna be Alabama or Kansas, but shit. So I really don't know.
I mean,
I mean,
Kansas lost too.
State coach wasn't
I would
there.
say maybe San Diego State because they play so fucking hard. Like they play harder than anybody I've seen other than those like little, those scrappy rinky-dink teams like Farley Dickinson. Mm-hmm. They play hard. We knew they wasn't gonna go all the way.
Right.
But
they
play
lost?
hard. Yeah. They lost FAU.
Oh, that y'all just said
but
that.
On your
it was Purdue. It was Purdue. Number 1 Purdue lost to FDU.
Yeah, they lost to FDU.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That big ass
And then FAU beat FDU the next.
Right.
game.
So yeah.
Okay,
so
okay.
But on your FanDuel thing,
Appreciate the fact check.
that game was lit.
I was in the bar and I was talking to this dude, bro. Like he was talking to me and Glizz. He was telling us about Calcutta, something called Calcutta. So basically, like
Lizzie not crazy,
huh?
Lizzie not crazy though.
That's
All right,
Glizz.
we just were talking about that.
Talk about Glizz.
Ain't say Glizzy. You said Glizz.
Yeah, okay.
Glizz.
Niggas wanna call it.
Glizzy.
My fault, y'all.
No,
I'll stop being myself. But this nigga, he told me basically how Calcutta works is they auction off all the teams, right? And if you get like a lower seed, you get more money for every win they get. So this one nigga, this.
Okay.
So basically, this dude he bid $900 on Miami, right? Last night, because Miami won, he got $2,000 off that. If Miami keep going, if they win the championship, he gets $35,000. Like,
35,000 or 3,500.
35,000 because every round is bigger. Like this, the Sweet 16 was 2,000. You know what I'm saying? He got his money back off of the last round already. So if these niggas, and he bid on 2 different teams, they both in the Elite 8. So like he getting bread. I think they might end up playing each other.
Miami going to the Final Four.
They're good. They're good.
They're
gonna go.
They about to play Texas, and that's gonna be straight guard play. Like it's gonna be Texas beat. They just won. They beat Xavier yesterday because they had too much pressure for their guards. Like, but Miami got a lot of shifty guards. Like they ain't about to just be they not about to just be on in their ass like that. And then Xavier had the mismatch, but they big man literally missed like 15 layups. Like he missed like 15 layups, bro. Like he was looking crazy out there, and it's like at the rim, like he was looking bad, and then he doing threes, like his shit broke. Like it's just, it was crazy. Like just watching that game, like bro, this is sick. Like it was like 42-25 at half. Like that's boring to me. Like
I can't tap into that, man. Give me the last 8 minutes of the game.
That's a high scoring half though. 42 points in a half is
for a team that averaged 35 in a half is kind of crazy.
I'm saying 42 points is pretty high scoring.
No, that's high for Texas, yeah.
But I'm saying like 25. There's a lot of it's a lot of games that we're going 25, 30.
For a team that averaged 35 though in a half.
Alabama yesterday had 23 points.
But I never had Alabama going far because they so streaky with their offense, and if their offense not clicking, they kind of be trash. So
I thought they were putting it together, like you know what I'm saying. Like it looked like they finally
putting it together.
I'm saying that's how it works, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't watch college.
No, I'm saying I thought as a team at the end of the year, any team puts it together at the end of the year.
Yeah, but in the league, well, I base everything off the league. Like I feel like at that All-Star break after that. You should already be in your.
I mean, you can't really say they was putting it together at the end of the year when they was the number 1 seed.
Look, bro, you got niggas out on contract. You got dudes that are. It's a whole turnaround. Like this is college.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
New students. It's not.
Oh,
you know
so some people don't make the team because of grades.
It's easier to like, bro. It's easier for Steph, Draymond, and Clay to put something together. They've been together for 8 years, 8 to 10 years. These niggas at most are gonna be together for 2 to 3 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like for them to put it together in 35 games to do it. So at the end of the year, you gotta put it together.
2 to 3 years, that's a long time to have playing along somebody.
I'm saying at most, you got on Alabama, you got 2 freshmen in the starting 5 that are their first year on campus. You got maybe 1 guy that's been there for maybe a couple years. And that's just what I'm just saying, just on the type of time is just putting putting the chemistry together. It takes more than 30 games to do some shit like that. That's why teams.
System, I feel like it should be a little easier.
But that's why you see the teams that have a bunch of seniors win the championship at the end of the year.
Oh, because they really got that.
Because like Villanova, they always win with a bunch of seniors. You know what I'm saying?
But they came in together as freshmen.
Who Villanova?
Brunson and all them.
Yeah,
that's what he's saying, though.
But I'm
They
saying,
won like two.
They didn't win the championship until they were junior seniors.
They
So
won like
two.
back to back.
So they went back to back. So, but
They were
juniors.
junior seniors.
Well, that's 3-4.
Brunson was younger than all them niggas though.
They won like sophomore, junior year.
Yeah, but they had they had the best players on that team weren't Brunson and Bridges. It was that
Pascal.
it was the nigga that hit the shot. It was the nigga that hit that half court shot.
Bro, if you trying to sit here and tell me Brunson wasn't the best
He
player on
he
the
was, he was like that. He was their point guard, but I'm telling you, bro,
no.
it was Chris.
It was Pascal.
That was my time to look it up and shit.
Brunson
No,
controlled that
I swore it was
whole.
Pascal.
Yeah,
He controlled
was,
that.
I'm saying he was a point guard, but you acting like he was the.
forgot.
He was the
Pascal
biggest
was there
factor
too,
of
though.
them winning teams for sure. Brunson.
So it was no one else on that team. There
I'm
was
not
no
saying it
DiVincenzo,
was. It
there
was
no-
definitely a
Pascal
bunch of
was
them.
on fire in the Final Four.
Who hit the shot though?
He
It
hit the
wasn't
shot.
Pascal.
Oh, it was him.
No, it wasn't.
Who hit the game
It
winner
was
for
Chris
Villanova?
Jenkins. It was Chris Jenkins.
Jenkins
It was-
received a pass from teammates Ryan Archie
Yeah.
and sank the game winner to lift Villanova in the title to insert. Yeah, so he was right, Jenkins.
So
Chris
what-
with the
And
K.
Archie Diacono or whatever.
But
That's
we
what
don't
he
was
said.
hooping.
we don't
He
know where
gave
these
you the
niggas
pass.
at no more though.
Jalen Brunson
All
controlled
these
that
niggas in the
whole
league, though.
Yeah, but
championship team.
Jalen Brunson and Michael Bridges is the only niggas that's doing something in the league
Archie
right now.
Diacono, DiVincenzo.
Pascal was there for a little minute, but
Pascal
they
was
been
still-
DiVincenzo, yeah, but Pascal though, like
But
he
he
was
got-
good for the Warriors
Yes,
for a little
but-
bit.
And then he went to the Timberwolves.
I'm not
and
saying
then I don't
Jalen
know what
Brunson
happened.
wasn't the best player, but why we acting like they didn't have nobody else on that team?
No,
That's
you
a
said
college
like you just said they was juniors and seniors.
Yes, when they won the championship, they had a
I
bunch
don't-
of seniors.
I don't know.
You Bring up the team. They had a bunch of juniors and seniors on that
I mean,
team.
they probably did, but
I'm telling you.
Jalen Brunson though and Michael Bridges was definitely they top dogs though. I think.
Brunson was for sure the whole
And they wasn't
facilitator
freshmen
of
when
that
they won the
whole.
championship.
Cause
Nah, I
was
said
like,
sophomore juniors.
Cause I was like, who is this Bridges nigga?
So the 2 to 3
I
years that
remember
I
that.
just mentioned.
That's what I said.
Bridges was hooping.
Oh,
No bullshit.
Well, I don't know who on the team now. My finger ain't moving that fast, but
Well, Villanova was trash this year,
oh,
so
definitely. They've been trash for a few years now.
So
Ever since
wait.
they lost the niggas.
so who y'all got winning the John? And I might get all y'all since I don't really know. I'm
I
gonna throw my
got-
pick in and I'm gonna just go. Tell me, wait, who the teams? Is it 8 teams left?
I'll tell you right now.
Texas,
Yeah.
Texas. What's it called? What's UConn,
UConn,
Creighton.
Creighton,
Florida, Miami.
No,
Florida, Atlantic,
Miami,
San Diego State,
San Diego State, and
and Kansas State. I got Kansas
I
State.
think y'all named 6. If that, I might be off though. My count would be wrong.
Here, I got it right here. I got it right here.
This definitely was 6
But
names.
I'm gonna go with Well, I'm gonna see who y'all.
Oh,
got.
Gonzaga, and it's one more.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
Creighton,
they're all-
San Diego State, FAU, Kansas State, Miami, Texas, UConn, and Gonzaga. That's it.
I'm gonna go with Gonzaga. I have no idea what they look like. Gonzaga or that FDU one.
Kansas State got the easiest.
FAU.
Yeah, FAU. Kansas
FAU.
State got the easiest road to the final.
I don't think they do. Who
They got to play FAU.
right.
I think they gonna wax them niggas.
I don't think they is. I think they about to lose tonight.
FAU is accustomed to winning,
Alright.
bro.
Then they got-
They're gonna lose.
On the
but-
same side though, they got Creighton versus San Diego State.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the other side, they got Miami versus Texas, and then UConn versus Gonzaga.
I got Creighton winning, and if Creighton don't win, I got UConn. I got Creighton
I
winning.
either
though.
got UConn or Texas.
Texas.
I got Kansas State.
Texas definitely
And
tough
they-
right now.
And they plus
if they beat
850
Miami,
on FanDuel, if y'all
that's
know.
what it come down to.
I just think Creighton got a big who not
They
going.
do,
I don't
though.
feel like he gonna sell. Like they big not gonna
I feel
sell.
like that nigga's sweet, bro.
That nigga be dunking shit though.
I feel like he's sweet on the defense.
Everything.
Right. Defensive, I
He
thought
be
was sweet.
he be kicking shit. I don't
That
know.
too, though.
Yeah, I like Creighton. I've liked Creighton team since the beginning of the
They
season.
want me some money too, so you know.
So I think they made it this far. I don't think they gonna lose.
I always hated Doug McDermott.
But
so
the way UConn playing, it look like they about to just sweep this whole rest of this
Yeah.
whole playing field.
been
yeah,
tough.
UConn looks
Bro,
good.
UConn team is so stacked. Like they got the most depth in
Out of
college
nowhere.
basketball. I feel like
Out of nowhere though.
Is there anybody that's still in there that's probably gonna go to the league top I say top 10, or did all those people already left?
Bro, the
They-
niggas that's going
you know
top
what I mean?
5 isn't
I'm
even
about to
playing
say.
in college.
I mean,
they got a big. He might go top 15. From UConn. What's
Oh,
his name?
okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like the whole top 5 of the draft isn't even in college basketball.
I'm about to say it's gonna be
Oh,
It's
I forgot
the
about
big,
Victor.
tall, light skinned dude. I can't pronounce his last name. Yeah.
Wembanyama.
And then it's gonna be I think Henderson gonna go second, and then what's his name from Alabama gonna go third,
Sure.
and then 4 or 5. Like
They talking about a few foreign niggas though.
I don't know.
But that's the thing. They always be talking about a few foreign niggas.
but I think them 3 gonna be the top 3.
I hate to take it here, but I'm really looking forward to seeing Chet though.
Yeah,
Sure.
I
That's
think
OD.
Yeah.
the way they was hooping
100%.
this year
You're not
without
trying to
him.
see no injured boy though. You know, you always want to see somebody.
He got a whole year off though. He really could have took what, maybe like 3 months.
I ain't seen
Yeah.
no pics of him for
No
real.
pics,
no
nothing.
videos.
Bro, I forgot that he was even
never
on the
really-
team for a minute, like until somebody said Chet. I'm like, oh, I forgot all about Chet.
Forgot all about boy.
I've never seen him really hoop for real. Like, if I feel like it was just a sample size.
He soft. To me, he's soft, but he's got that
So
skill. He
That's
got
the
that
lead
skill.
His frame is so like.
Yeah, his frame is bad.
OD.
That's why they didn't win the
It
chip
seems
that
like
year
he gonna be
because
hurt all the time with that frame.
He got,
I
he
mean,
got
but
a whole year now.
even
Put
with
on at least 20 pounds.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't
He
seen no
needed
pics
40.
though.
He need like 40, bro.
But 20 is casual though. For KD,
Yeah.
KD probably got what 20 pounds maybe on him. Cause I was looking at his.
I'm about to say,
leg,
but you don't
it's
even
OD.
see you don't even see KD weight. Like he probably weighed way more than what we
Than what he
kind of
is.
estimate him
'Cause he
to
got
be.
all 7 foot. That's a whole 7 foot.
His
man.
leg definitely
And
skinny as
he
shit.
was
That's why he
established.
always hurt.
He is an established pro athlete, so like
Right.
he knows, you know.
He's been there for a minute. He's been doing this for a minute.
And
Chet
when they
should've been working out with
when
him.
you that size, it's hard to. I feel like no matter what you do, it'd be hard to prevent injuries, especially like at a skinny build. Like
Yeah, that was crazy. Well, that concludes this episode of the Upstate of Mind podcast. We hope that you guys enjoyed your time. We would enjoy your feedback. Make sure to sub, like, listen on all platforms. We should have this up by the middle of the week. Follow us on all social links. They'll be in the subscription. Thank you. Stay safe. And if y'all got anything to say, y'all can tune us out.
we out.
Have a good week, man.